South Africans, get ready because something awesome is about to happen in the sky. This Friday, the 28th of August, a partial lunar eclipse will be visible from South Africa, which will look something like this. Isn't that incredible? The maximum eclipse will be at about 6:12 a.m., so set those alarms. And this one is special because it's an unusually deep partial eclipse. 96% of the moon will fall into the Earth's shadow. And we won't see another lunar eclipse like this until 2028, so it's pretty rare. Let's just hope the weather doesn't obstruct the view. And if you would like to check it out, make sure you have a good, unobstructed, clear view, and don't worry about wearing glasses or anything like that because it is safe for the naked eye.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Guess what? South Africans are about to experience eclipse of the moon. Oh my god, South Africans, I don't know guys, I just saw these videos trending. I don't know if this is gonna happen in the whole of Africa or it's gonna happen only in South Africa, because if it happens only in South Africa, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised because I know South Africans, what these people can do, what their country can attract. I saw this thing happening in so many European countries. I don't know if it's gonna happen in Nigeria. At least let something beautiful as this happen to in Nigeria. Let us all see. Why only South Africa? I haven't seen anybody making videos of Nigeria is gonna experience eclipse of the moon today. It is only in South Africa. Oh. South Africa, nobody should sleep. Oh. You people should stay up. I don't know when the thing is gonna happen, but stay up because it's today and tomorrow. South Africa, so you guys are doing it. First of all, it was snow, and now eclipse of the moon in South Africa. Anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to like, share, and subscribe while you listen to what everyone has to say. See you guys on our next video. My reaction will be at the end of this video, so please stay tuned.
Le ready mara le ready vara ba ge for bona lunar eclipse ka mo mzanzi ka mo na great na ke tlo bona mo ke le mo mara ka se bona tshwana le le ke la lo e bona botse lo bona 96% ya ngwedi coverile ke mo ritual fast lo e bona le na ka mo na ga no se bona botsinyana mara South Africa ke one of the countries still moring di tlo e bona botsinyana 96%, 96, 97% ya ngwedi e khopeditse ke moriti wa lefase ile ready aya so ning date ka Friday ba ge ka birthday ya ka ka di 28 on my birthday ka di 28 yo thoma nako man yo thoma ka past 3 yo thoma ka past 3 inchi ya then the 96% over the maximum yo ba froga 12 past 6 yeah 12 past 6 ya froga. So loka tswa ka 5 loka tswa ka 6 o sa le shapo tse bona a go gapeletse o tswa ka 3 ya masa 5 half past 5 6 you are still going to see it because this already o to tswela kudu ka past 6 like one just after 10 past 6 ona mola kona o to tswela kudu and let's ka le bala ke le buditse re batla Cape Town le ba Joburg Limpopo le ka se bona o tshwana position ya gona ka se the same akere la tseba or why akere so ba ke go potsa ba geshu gore Saturday Friday ba geshu ka birthday ya ka ba geshu tla bona lunar eclipse ka masa ba frogo 12 past 6 ona mola tlabe ngwedi le ready le lebelleng tlabe tshirele ke moriti wa lefase na ke le butse lunar eclipse tlhaga kwang lefase le ba mo gare ngwedi ya ba ka mo tshetse la ba ka mo le kushi sharp ba geshu.
It's still eclipse season, y'all. We have one more eclipse taking place this year on Friday. Well, Thursday or Friday, depending on where you're at. It takes place at 12 a.m., so shortly after midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in a different time zone, it's probably going to be Thursday. If you want to know what to expect, go watch that YouTube video that I recorded yesterday. I broke down the transit with horoscopes at the end. But this is significant because this is the last Pisces eclipse that we will have in this cycle. We have been on this eclipse cycle since September of 2024, and then we have the last eclipse in Virgo taking place in February of next year. So wrapping up this cycle on the Pisces Virgo axis, the way that I've really been thinking about this eclipse cycle is control versus what you can't control, because Pisces is a sign that's very loose. And when I say loose, I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's a mutable water sign. It's the most free-flowing sign of the zodiac, whereas Virgo is a sign that's all about like perfection, order, putting things together. Pisces just wants to be free. And that whole eclipse axis, this eclipse cycle has been teaching us that, okay, control what you can, let go of what you can't. That's the way I've been thinking about it in a nutshell. And yeah, we got this last Pisces eclipse on Friday. So go watch my YouTube video if you want to know what to expect.
You should send this to somebody that you care about because this is the partial lunar eclipse that'll be happening in just a few days. So this is everything cool about it that'll be happening soon. All of this is happening because the Earth's shadow is going to be moving over 96% of the lunar surface overnight from August 27th into the early morning of the 28th. But what makes this event so incredibly special and really cool to see in person is that it turns the moon to a gorgeous shade of crimson red as the light is filtered through our own atmosphere on Earth. Something else that is notable here is that it is a partial lunar eclipse, which means that you're going to have slivers of the outside of the surface of the moon appear to be a bright blue in comparison to the red, changing it to a multicolored moon, which is really cool. Make sure you add me because I'm going to be posting more updates about this later, but there are roughly 3.3 billion people in its path to be able to see this event happening with their own eyes. Those of you that live on the west coast of the US, you're going to see this event take place just a few hours after sunset. But those of you that live on the east coast will see this event peak around midnight on the 27th local time. I keep you guys updated about everything that happens in the news, especially when it's something this cool, so be sure to add me and come back tomorrow.
South Africa set those alarms. Early on Friday morning, the 28th of August, we'll get the chance to see a partial lunar eclipse. But what is a lunar eclipse? A lunar eclipse is basically when the Earth moves in between the sun and the Earth's shadow falls across the moon. But this Friday we'll only have a partial lunar eclipse, meaning that some of the moon will remain outside the Earth's darker shadow. Now this lunar eclipse will happen early on Friday morning in our country, with the first phase not really visible to the eye. But then the partial lunar eclipse will start at around 4:30 in the morning, which will already be observable if the weather plays along, which I will get to in just a moment. And then the maximum eclipse occurs at around 12 minutes past 6, where most of the moon will be covered in the Earth's shadow. At the maximum eclipse, the moon will already be quite low in the western sky because the moon will be busy to set. So depending on your location, your viewing chances will differ. In Johannesburg, the moon sets at around 25 past 6, while in Cape Town, it only sets after 7 o'clock. Besides the moon being really low on the horizon, we also need to look at cloud cover, especially low cloud and foggy conditions. And as we can see, we are expecting poor viewing conditions in parts of the Western Cape, especially around Cape Town and the southwestern coast. Poor conditions also expected along the southern coastline. And then lots of low-level cloud and foggy conditions also expected over large areas of Limpopo and Mpumalanga, but good viewing conditions overall for the coastal regions of KwaZulu-Natal as well as the central interior of the country.
Next week, we are in for yet another treat from Earth's night sky, and you might be able to see this blood coppery red moon from your backyard. On August 27th and August 28th, we will be able to see August's sturgeon moon in a deep partial eclipse. It will be viewable from North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and parts of Asia. The reason why this is a deep partial lunar eclipse is mostly because more than 90% of the moon will be behind Earth's shadow. And the reason why it turns out more red and orangey is because essentially what you are seeing is the sunlight hitting the Earth's atmosphere, the gases in our atmosphere scattering those wavelengths of light, usually filtering out that bluish wavelength color. And those red and orange tones are easily able to move through the rest of our atmosphere, which hits the moon. This is where you will be able to see it. As you can see, a majority of the United States has a great position to view this lunar eclipse. It starts on August 27th around 10:34 p.m. It peaks around 12:12 a.m. on August 28th, and it ends at 1:52 a.m. that same morning. Take your friends, your family, your kids outside to see this partial lunar eclipse because the next one in 2027 will not be as colorful and dramatic as this one.
So what do you all think about the video? South Africans, please don't forget to make nice, beautiful videos and post it on TikTok so I'll come and see it. Because I'll not be able to see it. I will not be able to see it. I'm not in South Africa. I'm not in South Africa. So you people should not see it alone. Post videos, beautiful videos. I want to see it too. I've already seen the ones in Europe. Guys, I will stay up and wait for those videos because no. South Africa, my people, please don't enjoy this eclipse alone. I want to see it. I've heard about it so many times. Oh, I wish I was seeing it with my own eyes. I wish I was seeing the miracle of the galaxy, the miracle of this planet with my own eyes. Guys. I'm still begging you people, don't forget to take beautiful videos. So please, I'm begging you guys. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do it to like, share, and subscribe. So see you guys on our next video. Bye bye, sweeties. I love you all so much, my sunny bonani people.